Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So of course I'm here to do another relationship video, and today I'm going to be talking about online dating, giving you guys a few tips, tricks, and advice as far as online dating. So as far as online dating today is not as taboo as it was back in the day. Now with social media, Facebook, Instagram, and everything else, online dating has become something that is actually very popular. It gives you the opportunity to meet different types of people, and to kind of step outside from your environment and get to know different types of people. And so that's kind of the joy of online dating. So if you've done online dating, you've probably experienced it. I have experienced meeting a lot of people. And just because you do online dating, you have to break up the misconception that online dating is just for people who can't get a date, or it's for people who aren't very active or outgoing, or who aren't very social. You have to kind of step outside of that because all kinds of people do online dating now. So you kind of have to step outside that misconception. As soon as you let go of that misconception, online dating becomes fun and becomes less taboo. And I feel like it's not even taboo anymore anyway, as I mentioned the other factors before. Um, so if you're online dating, regardless of what online dating profile you're doing or where you are, I think the same rules apply to everyone as far as online dating is concerned. The number one thing that you have to be concerned about is your safety. You always have to look out for you and use your best judgment, regardless of who you're meeting, where you're going. Always use your common sense. If you know something doesn't feel right, act on that and be very aware. Um, don't, when you're talking to a guy, actually kind of, you'll pick up on things. And you probably already picked up on these things, like, is there are a lot of creeps out there. There are going to be a lot of guys out there who are just looking for a hookup, who are just looking for you to send naked pictures of yourself, who are just looking for a one night stand. And if that's what you're looking for, fine. But if that's not what you're looking for, you have to be cautious of that as well, because you're going to get a lot of profiles like that. A lot of perverts out there. And so some people just use, the web as a way to let their perverted side show, and it'll trick you because you'll think, oh my goodness, he looks so wholesome or he looks so nice, and then he'll ask you, these personal, very inappropriate questions. So be very cautious of that. So one thing you want to do is you want to know how long is too long before actually going out on a date. So one of the first things I can tell you is to be cautious, because eventually you will have to meet these people that you're talking to online. I know a lot of people who just talk online for just the intention of just having someone to talk to, and they don't actually intend on meeting this person. But if you actually do plan on meeting someone, how long is too long to actually talk to someone? I say a week personally at most is enough time. Just kind of get an idea of who they are, kind of pick up on their vibes if it's a positive vibe. And obviously, you're going to meet in an open area, nowhere private or too personal, too closed in, a very open public environment, a lot of people, a lot of lights, somewhere safe. But obviously, I would not ever go on a date with someone after one day of talking. But I feel like a week is long enough if I'm going to a very open public environment to meet this person, maybe over coffee, to the movies, to the mall. So we're open like that. What I can tell you, I have ran into a lot of guys who had said, hey, let's go out to eat in the after. We can go to my place and we can watch a movie. Under no circumstances will I go on a date and then turn around and go over to his place on the first date. To me, that's code for one night stand. They may put quote unquote movie, but usually what happens in the movies in the dark. So I don't suggest ever going to his house, even if it's for the first date, no matter how nice he seems. That's not something that I would suggest to you unless you're actually looking for a one night stand or something like that. But like I said, always use your best judgment. Be safe, be cautious. A lot of people don't want to tell, that they're doing online dating. So if that is the case for you, you don't really want to tell anybody, you don't want to tell your friends, your parents, or whoever it may be. Keep it very open, and as it should be with any other situation, even if you're telling them or you're not. Keep it very, 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 very open. I mean, as open as possible. Crowds of people. Do not ever go to a secluded area with a guy at all. So those are my basic general tips as far as that. Just be cautious, be safe. You'll pick up on whether or not a guy is being weird. Don't ever leave your food. Don't ever leave your drinks. Whatever it is, do not ever leave it unintended. Always keep an eye on those types of things. Have pepper spray, whatever you need with you at hand if that ever happens. But don't be naive. So what can I tell you as far as your profile is concerned? Don't put personal, private information. You don't want to put anything too deep or too heavy, like I just had a breakup and I'm on the rebound, or I'm just looking to have fun now. And don't put anything about a breakup or anything too personal. Just keep it lighthearted. Put, your hobbies, thing that you enjoy, so that person that is messaging you can say, oh, well, hey, did you do this past week? Or did you see the Mavericks game? Or did you? So keep it, something as far as your hobbies are concerned, but keep it very positive and open. As far as pictures are concerned, keep it very recent. Don't have pictures of you that were 5 years ago or 5 or 10 pounds lighter. Very recent. Some people like to take pictures where they're way up here, so it makes them look smaller. Have at least one full body picture so they can see your whole body. Have one up close of your face, and then maybe have a few pictures with a group of friends. There are some profiles where there'll be a group picture. There are like 5 different guys in the picture, and there'll be all pictures like this. And I'm trying to figure out, like, okay, how am I supposed to know which one is you? So make sure you have an individual picture of yourself, and if you want to put a group picture, that at least they'll know who you are. So that's my tips for you as far as that. But also, like I said, if you actually plan on meeting this person, you can't easily get caught up in just texting, and eventually the texting will eventually just dry out and you'll get tired of texting them. So eventually at some point in time, you're going to actually have to go out and meet this person. So just be aware of that and be prepared for that. And just have fun with it. Honestly, if you have a bad date, don't think that it's something wrong with you. Don't think that you did something wrong, because there will be a few bad dates in the bunch, and there'll be some really good dates, and maybe you'll just be friends out of it. But regardless, you're having fun and enjoying. So if you've had experience with online dating, please leave your feedback. Let me know how your experience was. And if you're thinking about online dating and you have any questions, of course, leave your feedback and let me know. Like I said, I highly recommend it, as well as traditional dating as well. But just have fun, especially if you're young. And be also just, I'm going to keep putting this out there, be very cautious and use your best judgment. So that's pretty much it, guys. I want to thank you guys for watching. If you do have any questions, leave them below. Otherwise, talk to you guys later. Bye.